What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Race. Okay, we give you another season of Cobra Kai just a few months ago. Isn't that enough for you? No, it's never enough. This story will never die, and you know what? I'm not talking about Cobra Kai right now. Shortly after the release of the 5th season, Sony announced that the new Karate Kid movie is on the way. Stay with me until the end, as I have some really interesting news to share with you. Now, let's begin with a short recap. Okay, where should I begin? Let's put it this way. If we take in mind that this is one of the most successful franchises ever, would you still be surprised that even after 30 years we're still talking about new projects related to the same topic? It's really amazing, isn't it? This martial arts drama franchise was a creation of Robert Mark Kamen, and it all started back in 1984. The original movie was followed by 3 other sequels, 1 reboot in 2010, and that's not all. Right at the moment, the Netflix series Cobra Kai, by the way, is based on the same characters, and it's one of the most popular shows on the streaming giant. Either way, no matter how long we speak or whatever we say, once somebody mentions Karate Kid, we all think about the original first movie from 1984. That's why I want to focus on that movie a little bit first.
I promise teach karate
and a friend.
Fighting always last answer.
First of all, when you see the title, you think that this is some kind of adventure pitting Ricky against the Megaloth Man, or a sequel to Toenails of Vengeance, but you'll be completely wrong. In fact, The Karate Kid was one of the nicest surprises of the 80s, with a heartwarming, sweet-tempered, and exciting story with one of the most interesting friendships in a long time. The most interesting thing is that they're coming from different worlds. The Japanese janitor and a kid named Daniel, a New Jersey teenager who moves in with his mother to Los Angeles. The story goes like this. Daniel starts to date the ex-girlfriend of the toughest kid in the senior class, and you can guess where I'm going with it. This guy has a black belt in karate, and he starts pounding on Daniel's head on a regular basis. Our hero tries to fight back, but it doesn't go so well. After all, this is a Southern California kid, and already a very strong karateka. Now we're coming to the part where Miyagi is taking the spotlight. The Japanese janitor, who is catching flies and chopsticks, turns out to be a karate master. He's teaching the total philosophy of martial arts, and he agrees to take Daniel as a student. And if you ask me, this is where it all started. The section of the movie where the old man and the kid from New Jersey become friends. His teaching style is a bit unusual, to say the least. His system of karate instruction is offbeat. He puts Daniel to work scrubbing the bottoms of pools, painting fences, and shining cars. Daniel can't see the real purpose of this, so he starts complaining. But that is the system, and you can change anything there. In fact, the whole story was unusual, so maybe it's how it gained its success. Not even to mention the choices for the cast. Ralph was hitting that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. No, really, Ralph was a real surprise, but an interesting choice for Daniel. He never seems to be reading a line, and his delivery sounds natural, even offhand. On the other hand, without ever having a role anywhere near this good, Pat has been around for a long time. I could say that these movies really go under the shadow of Pat. Okay, now enough about this movie, and let's focus on what is coming next.
Concentrate, focus, power. Remember balance. No mercy.
Columbia Pictures present.
It is only a week after Cobra Kai 5 was released when we found out that there'll be another Karate Kid movie. And you know what? To make this more interesting, we've got the exact release date. So no guessing or some fans' rumors on social media, but a real official release date. Sony announced that a new Karate Kid will be released June 7th, 2024. The original franchise kicked off back in 1984, with Ralph as the lead actor along with Pat and of course the bad boy William. The original movie was followed by The Karate Kid 2, the second movie released in 1986. Here we see Mr. Miyagi and Daniel heading to Okinawa, where Daniel comes up against Yuji in the role of Chosen. Pat and Ralph returned once again for the Karate Kid movie, and these movies are named what's now dubbed the Miyagi-verse. In '94, Sony brought us the next Karate Kid. Here, instead of Daniel, Mr. Miyagi takes on a new student. This franchise since then has become cherished and widely recognizable. In 2010, I would say there was an attempt for a reboot. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it felt different. With Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan in the lead roles, this is expected to be a huge success. But that is alright, we were told that it's based on the original story and it won't exactly be the same. Or to put it this way, the movie was set in China and the main character learns Kung Fu instead of karate. The biggest success comes with the extremely popular Netflix show Cobra Kai. It first premiered in 2018 as a YouTube original, bringing back the actors from the old Karate Kid movies, both Zabka and Macchio. Anyways, this time a heavier focus was placed on Johnny.
For the weak.
Now that it's clear that the Karate Kid franchise is getting a new life in theaters, we can start talking about the potential cast list and the plot lines. The movie's described as a return to the original Karate Kid franchise, which only makes us think that this might be another one of the popular Miyagi-verse movies. First, about the cast, it is expected that we'll see many of the Cobra Kai characters in the new movie, even though the creators will be completely different. Even John, smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. But no, really, in all seriousness, now John took to Twitter that he won't mess with this project. The guys and I would love to make Karate Kid and Cobra Kai movies and hope to someday, but this one isn't from us or focused on the Cobra Kai cast. Don't know much about it, but wish it well, said John. Schlossberg, Hurled and Hertz created and defined the Miyagi-verse with Cobra Kai. But now that we know this isn't from them, it's akin to Sony's Spider-Verse films. There is one theory claiming that this could be a sequel to Jackie and Jaden's redo. You'd ask why, and that is totally understandable. Well, take it this way, the reboot from 2010 earned a global box office of $359 million, or that would make more than all of the first 4 films combined. For that movie, the producer was Will Smith, and now if you go on IMDb, you'll notice that his name is listed first for The Karate Kid 2. It's true that he was an executive producer for Cobra Kai, but sometimes listings are occasionally dubious in IMDb. Some of the fans are questioning this theory, and this is why. 10 years ago, in the 2010 movie, Jaden's character, Dre Parker, was 12 years old, while today Smith is 24, not a kid anymore. Unlike Macchio, who previously played an 18-year-old Daniel when he was 27, I can't say that Smith has that eternal baby face. And last but not least, there is a possibility that this could be something completely new, another reboot and completely new cast members. Anyways, no matter what happens or whatever the main focus of the storyline might be, I just hope that we'll hear more official information soon. Until then, we definitely have enough material to tie up with. What about you? What's your theory? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.